Now let's study frictional force. Actually, frictional force is a negative force and it is directed into the opposite direction of the moving object, or it acts in the direction opposite to the direction of the motion of any object. So frictional force is a negative force, and frictional force, it slows down the speed of any moving object. Now what happens whenever a ball is kept on a table and pushed a little, it moves ahead and then it gets stopped. Then why does all these things happen? Because whatever force has been applied on the ball, that has been used for its for its movement. So that is why it has moved ahead a little, and when the force was over, whatever force was applied to it, when that was used up, that was utilized, then that ball will stop. Then a running car on a plain road, it travels some distance and it stops after the engine is switched off. Whenever the engine is switched off, what happens over here? A friction force is created between the ground surface and the car. And that is why, as the friction force is a negative force, it acts opposite into the direction of the motion of an object, the car will stop over there. And that is why it is said that frictional force is meant for slowing down the speed of any moving object. And that is why we have, whenever we buy any kind of footwear, on that footwear you can see the soles are there, and then on that soles the markings are there. These markings are for the increase of frictional force, because if it is all plain, that sole will be all plain, it is very smooth, then there is possibility to slip. So there should be frictional force between the ground surface and our footwear or on our foot, then and then only we'll be able to walk properly, otherwise we are going to slip. So this is the importance of frictional force, so please keep all these things into mind. Now whenever we slips over a banana peel, why do we slip? Because there is no friction force, the friction force has been reduced. Because of the reduction into the frictional force, we easily moves and then we fell down. So that is why there should be certain frictional force between the ground surface and any moving object, let it be our own legs or let it be our any vehicle. Now we slips down whenever we rides on a vehicle, and if the place is muddy, again the same problem is there, that there is reduction into the frictional force, and that is why we slips very easily on a mud. So this suggests that even frictional force is useful for avoiding any kind of accidents and simply skidding away on the surface of the road. So these are various kinds of force. So we saw that force is important for the movement of any object. In the same way, the frictional force is necessary, that is a negative force, and that is necessary for slowing down the speed of any moving object. Now we can see one experiment over here, that it is an experiment related to non-contact force. You have to take a big plastic tray, that you have to take two bottles. Those two bottles will be connected with magnets, and we all know that magnets have two poles, north pole and the south pole, and these bottles are to be partially immersed into the water. Partially immersed means half filled with and means the tray will be filled with water, and in that the two bottles will be introduced with the magnets, and it will immersed in such a way that partially these are going to be immersed into the plastic tray, means only half part will be under the water and the half part will be upward. So when you notices that two opposite poles are coming together, that means if the north pole is near to the south pole, now that means the north pole of this magnet is near to the south pole of this magnet, then you will notice that the bottles are heading towards each other. That means this will come in close contact with each other. And if the opposite poles, if you are changing the direction of the bottle, that means north pole and north pole are coming together, or the south pole or the south pole are coming together, then the repulsion will take place. And we all know that unlike poles repels each other, then the bottles will try to move away from each other. So this is again an example of non-contact force. The bottles have not actually touched each other, but still, if the opposite poles of the magnet are facing each other, the bottles will be heading towards each other. So this is also one example of non-contact force. So, and rest of the things like balanced and unbalanced force, that I shall teach you into our next video. Till then, have a knowledgeable day. Thank you.